Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about something called a 5-number summary. 5-number summaries is really, it helps show a nice little picture or an image or a graph on a number line of the spread of your data from your minimum to your maximum. So 5-number summary have 5 numbers. Not a very creative name. Some old textbooks might call it a plot, box and whisker plot. You'll see why in a second. But just remember the 5-number summary. You need 5 numbers. The first number you need will be your minimum. Other words, that's your smallest or least value. Your first quartile, your median is your middle. Your third quartile and your maximum is your biggest or your largest data. First quartile and your third quartile. So this one will be the median of the more specifically, it'll be the median of the lower, we can say 25% of your data, and then this will be the upper 25%, and that will be also your median. So you really are trying to find 3 different medians. Medians of your first lower 25%, the middle obviously, and then the upper 25%. Let's jump right in and do an example. So here we have find the 5-number summary of the following data set. You have 3, 7, 8, 5, 12, 14, 21, 13, and 18. So first step, order your number or your data from least to greatest. Okay, so I'll just scan my list. I can see that 3 is my lowest. Then I have 5. You can ignore the commas for right now. I have 7 and then 8. Then I have 12, 13, 14, 18, and 21. So in this case, if you ever have repeating numbers, go ahead and put them right next to each other. Or if you have an even data set, to find the median or the middle data, you take the 2 after you order from least to greatest. You find the 2 middle numbers, add them together, divide them by 2, and that will give you the middle or the median of that data set. All right. So now that we have this, step 2 is going to be find your median. So step 2, find median. So let's see here. Copy this. Okay, so to find the median, I would start from the least and work my way up or back. So here's 3, 21, 5, 18, 7, 14, 8, 13. So my median is going to be 12. I'm going to go ahead and put a dot there. Alright, so now that we have our median, let's find our lowest. Our lowest is here. Let me go ahead and move this to another page so you guys can see a little bit better. Copy, paste. Okay. Make sure we get all the numbers here. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to find a median, put it right there. And then remember on the list, you're going to find your minimum and then find your maximum. Those 2 are the easiest one to find. The next part about the 5-number summary is your first quartile and your third quartile. Some teachers call it lower extreme or upper extreme. Starting after you use the median, find the number to the left of it, and then you find the median of that data set. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line right here. So you're going to find a median, to find the first quartile, you're going to be working in this way, including your minimum, and find the median of your new data set. So I have 3, 8, 5, 7, it's not there. So to find the median here, you would add these two numbers together and divide them by 2. So that's 12 divided by 2, 6. So my median here will be 6. So that will be my first quartile. Okay, and then I'll rewrite this in a second. And then you do the same for the third quartile. After you use your median, you're going to be using the number directly to the right of your data set, and you're going to be working this way for your third quartile. So I have 13, 18, 14, 18. So you're going to add these two together, divided by 2, which would be 32 divided by 2, which would be 16. So 16 will be my third quartile. Okay, so now you have your 5-number summary. Your minimum, I'll write it up here. Your minimum is going to be 3. Your first quartile is going to be 6. Your median is going to be 12. Your third quartile will be 16, and your maximum will be 21. Okay, now that you have those 5-number summary, it's time to plot them. What I'm going to do is, in order to plot your 5-number summary, you don't just label your data from least to greatest and then draw your box and whisker. What you need to do is really create a line plot or a number line. I'm going to look at my data and I can clearly see that it goes 3, 5, 7, 8, 12. So, you can create a quick number line that will generally draw just the data of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste my 5-number summary that I found. And once you find your 5-number summary, you can just kind of ignore your data set, because your 5-number summary gives you a good picture of what your data should be like, or the spread plus. So I'm just going to draw my number line. And my minimum's 3, so you can't really start at 0 in the middle, so I'll just go by 2s. Kind of give you a good idea. Okay, so here's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And make sure that you guys are always going by even increments. Basically, we're drawing the x-axis here. Okay, and then I'm going to, the best that I can, plot the 5 numbers. So 3 is going to be right there. Just put a dot right there. 6, that's my first quartile. My median is 12. My third quartile is 16. And my maximum is 21, so I'm going to put it right there. Now here's where the box and whisker comes. After you draw your 5 points, you're then going to just put a line through your median, put a line through your first quartile. Excuse me, that's the third quartile. Put a line through your first quartile. And then from here, you're just going to connect the boxes, like so. And then you're going to also connect the whiskers part. I'll redraw here in a second. Okay, and again, my maximum is 21. So that is called the box and whisker plot, aka the 5-number summary. Here I can see that I have 3 is my smallest, 21 is my maximum, my middle is 12, and then my lower 25% is 6. In other words, that's my first quartile, and then my third quartile will be 16. Now, when you graph it, you have to make sure that your number line is in even increments. And that's how you make a 5-number summary. Okay? Make sure you guys are whisking this in your notebook, and we'll go over it in class.